All right, guys, let's try that again. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Appreciate you guys joining me today. I was trying to get Boss to stay on the new tower here, but I don't know. He doesn't seem to want to do that right now. Come on, man! Like, I bought you a new cat tower. But yeah, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys joining me today. I'm looking smaller today. Am I looking smaller? Is it possible the camera angle changed? I don't know. As I'm moving this around a little bit here. Hold on, I gotta... Did I get the 30th anniversary bundle? Yes, that's the question. That's a question everybody is going to be asking. No, I did not. I'm looking too long. We have Solid as Snake. Hold on. Solid as Snake says, in case anyone missed it, the Pro is back in stock in the UK. Well, thank you for that heads up, Solid as Snake. Sorry I'm a little bit late to read that. And Jason Bourne says, copped the PS5 30th, the PS5 Pro 30th, and a DualSense Edge. Definitely shopped. I got through. That's awesome, dude. I mean, it's interesting to me to see people who are saying that they were able to secure the 30th anniversary edition, because I mean, I was there as soon as I could possibly get there, you know? I was there like the moment it went up, and it took me about 25 minutes. Like, for some reason, I don't know why, it took me like 25 minutes, even though I was there. Dude, I was on PlayStation Direct from like 6 in the morning. And it told me it's going to, you're going to be in the queue for about 25 minutes. And when I got in, everything except the PS5 Pro bundle was available. That PS5 Pro bundle seemingly sold out in seconds, which is ridiculous. You think people are lying? Maybe some people are. But Michael Lynch, you're saying those cats are going to be invisible on that thing. It's darker than the morale of an Xbox gamer. Michael Lynch. Damn. Yeah, Luna will be like totally camouflaged. See, I did that intentionally. If you look at the poster that's behind the cat tower, it's for Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. And a main mechanic in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is the camouflage mechanic, where you have to try to blend in as much as you can with your environment to not be seen. So I intentionally bought this color, so that way anytime Luna or Boss are on there, they're camoing, you know? Are they there? Are they not there? Boss, you should be able to see pretty easily. He has his white spots, you know, so you'll know when he's there. Luna, though, she's going to be totally camo. Leia, you would be able to see. Leia's pretty gray, so. But Michael, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, $1,000. $1,000 for the 30th anniversary PS5 Pro. Med, you're saying if you can't add anything to your cart, yeah, I'll tell you right now, if you can't add anything to your cart, you have to go to a new browser. Like, if you're using Google Chrome, go to Microsoft Edge or Firefox or something. That's the only thing that worked for me. The same thing happened to me, although I discovered it like prior to today, where I realized when I'm on Google, for some reason, it just doesn't let me add anything to the cart. Doesn't let me add anything to the cart. But yeah, going to Microsoft Edge, that seemed to, I mean, ironically enough, using Microsoft's browser to secure my PlayStation products. Did I get the normal PS5 Pro? I did. Yeah, so what I ended up getting was the normal PS5 Pro. I secured that. And I also secured a 30th anniversary edition controller, although I made the critical mistake. I made the critical mistake of not pre-ordering 2 DualSense controllers. I meant to pre-order 2, and I guess in my haste, I just ended up getting 1. So now I'm stuck in the queue again, trying to see. It says I got about like 8 minutes. So I'm hoping when I get back in, I'll be able to secure 1 more 30th anniversary DualSense. The Leninator FFC says, got my PS5 Pro earlier after 2 hours in the queue. I'm curious to see how long it takes the actual PS5 Pro to sell out, if it does sell out. I know that the PlayStation Slim 30th Anniversary Edition, I know that that sold out already. So, you got your DualSense off Target. You're saying they're still available there? Yeah, I have to imagine that when it comes to the DualSense controllers, Sony probably made a ton of them. Sony probably made a ton of DualSense controllers. Jimmy says he managed to get a 30th Anniversary Pro in the UK. No, I didn't get the PlayStation Portal yet, Delwyn. See, that's the thing. I was looking at it and I'm like, all right, I don't have a PlayStation Portal yet. Do I want to get the 30th anniversary Portal, or do I just want to hold off and just get the regular one? And honestly, I decided, like, I'm not picking it up at this moment because I just bought the Pro, but I'm going to get the Portal, but I just want to get a regular Portal. It would drive me nuts, I'll be honest. It would drive me nuts if, like, I have everything else as the normal PlayStation 5, or, you know, normal white and black two-tone PlayStation colors. As cool as the 30th anniversary Portal looked, it would make me go, I would end up buying 2, and that would be a problem. The extra DualSenses, I don't mind. But guys, before we go over anything else today, or before we continue the conversation, just want to thank you all for joining me today. Do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps the streams more than you know. We're over 50 likes already. Let's see if we can get that up to 75. I just want to let you guys know a couple of ways you can support the content and support the chat. Or the community, not just support the chat, but support the community. Consider becoming a channel member, gain access to exclusive perks. We're going to be doing members content. We're either going to be doing the members content after today's stream. If we don't do it after today's stream, we will be doing it tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to be doing some members exclusive content. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I was thinking about doing a Let's Play featuring me and Mrs. MBG together. I'm going to let you know now, we would not be on camera. I'm going to nip that in the bud right now. We would not be on camera, but it would still be us nonetheless, maybe playing some Astros Playroom. I don't know. I was thinking about making a goal, a higher member goal. If we hit that goal, maybe we'll do an Astrobot Let's Play for members. Helldivers 2. Mrs. MBG does play Helldivers 2, actually, but right now she's into Astrobot. Let Mrs. MBG play a horror game. But yeah, consider gifting memberships, guys. We're trying to hit the goal of 25 members. People have been saying that they've been having trouble gifting memberships. They've been trying to, but YouTube is not letting them. It's like glitched out. I don't know if this glitch has been fixed yet or not. So hopefully it is. But yeah, consider gifting some memberships and consider dropping a super chat. It all helps tremendously. And there's a direct donation link at the top of the chat as well. Hickzock, you're saying got the normal Pro 30th Slim and 2 controllers. Well, sounds like you made out pretty good, Hickzock. Regular Pro, 30th anniversary Slim, and 2 DualSenses. Not bad. Not bad. I still got 5 minutes left for my queue. Oh, yeah, if I want my channel to get demonetized. That I can't play that on my channel. I do like Outlast. I didn't finish the sequel. I like the first one a lot. But Michael Lynch, you're saying you missed Jason Bourne's super chat before mine. Oh, my bad. My bad. Wait, did I? No. He said he copped. He claims he copped the PS5 Pro 30th and the DualSense Edge. But I did read that. Thanks for looking out, though, Michael. Appreciate that. We have Kirby Shaw. He says, just did a line, took a shot of vodka, jumped in the pool, and shit myself. Happy Thursday. Kirby. What's going on, bro? Is this because you weren't able to secure the 30th anniversary Pro bundle? Unknown says, clean yourself up, bro. Damn, Kirby. Well, happy Thursday to you too. It sounds like you're living it up. Hellbound, you're saying only the Portal is available? No, you're telling me I missed out. Hold on. Wait, damn, if only the Portal's available. Is it? So, guys, are the DualSenses still available on Target? Here in the Netherlands? Oh, okay. I says I still got 4 minutes left, so. Omen86 says I'm sick with the flu, but happy anyway because I got one. Which one did you secure, Omen? I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, man. Getting sick sucks. I hope you recover quick. Which one did you get? Ken Scott says, I see very little difference between GT7 between the Pro version to PlayStation 5. Stay safe with the hurricane. Yeah, what's going on with this hurricane? I've been hearing about it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't think it's going to be hitting where I'm at. Oh, it's in Florida, I think. Yeah, that sucks. You're saying you see very little difference between GT7 on the PS5 Pro version and the base PS5? Yeah, I mean, GT7, it's kind of funny when we look at a game like Demon Souls. I mean, Digital Foundry showed off Demon Souls yesterday, and you can see an improvement, but it's so slight because the truth is Demon Souls already looks so good, you know? It's like one of these games where I don't know that Demon Souls is the type of game that's going to, you know, that's going to be the showcase of the Pro. Like, here's the difference. Omen, you're saying because I was sick, I was home. I got the 30th edition. I see what's going on, Omen. I hear you. Yeah, get well soon, man. Damn, you got it? Steven says, got the regular Pro and the 30th anniversary controller. That's what I got. That's exactly what I got too, Steven. We got the same thing. Somebody's saying, why is the camera so high? Yeah, I got the camera suspended from my ceiling, guys. Got it straight up suspended from my ceiling. Just hanging. Why? Because why not? Sometimes you just get bored and you do stuff, you know? I'm going to suspend the camera from my ceiling because why not? Mr. Hamster says, yo, what's up, man? What's up, Mr. Hamster? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. You're saying the camera's better like a radio show? There we go. Bald spot reveal angle. Oh my God, you're absolutely right, bro. If I were to take I'm gonna have to lower it down if I ever take my hat off because it'll straight up show like the bald spot up top, you know. Be like dead center on it. See more people coming in saying they got their Pro. Cobb Sanity says, I was able to pre-order the Pro and the 30th anniversary portal was on the website at 6:17 Pacific time. Took me an hour and 10 minutes. Man, I feel like I got kind of lucky then. I'm glad to hear that, Cobb Sanity, but I don't know. It didn't take me that long. When I had the website up like as soon as I woke up, but I didn't really pay attention to it until about, I don't know, like 10 a.m. Eastern time when it actually went up. Does Sony Direct take your money right away or hold it on your card? I think that they just do like a charge for like zero. For me anyway, they did like a charge for $0 to make sure that it's good. And they sent me an email saying they will charge me when it ships out. So I was expecting them to take the money today. So it says here I got 1 minute left. Disco Cobra 2013 says, yep, pretty much just happy I got what I got. If you got really deep pockets, you can get the scalper edition. What if they do another run of the 30th Pro? Also, the slim model will drop on October 10th as well. Yeah, I mean, that's how I'm feeling. Disco Cobra, I'm just feeling glad that I was able to get... I mean, honestly, when the PS5 Pro was first announced, I was just straight up nervous that, man, this thing's going to sell out. You know? Like, just the regular PS5 Pro, I'm going to have to fight to get one. And I'm honestly glad that I didn't have to. I'm very relieved that it was an easy experience. It was nothing like the launch of the PS5, where the launch of the PS5 was an absolute cluster nightmare. Sure everybody remembers that, but had to wait about 20-25 minutes, got in, got the Pro, got to browse around a little bit, see what was available. I just made the mistake of forgetting to snag 2 DualSenses. So it says less than a minute now. I'm about to go in and see what's still up. I don't know if they're going to do another run. I don't think they are. They said they made 12,300, so that tells me that they're locked in. They've made their decision. 12,300 are that's the only amount of units. They could sell the plates separately. I could see them doing that in the future, where they're going to sell the gray 30th anniversary plates that you can buy, but they won't be numbered and they won't be marked. Or maybe they won't. I don't know. It seems like easy money for them. Oh, they just played a notification. It's your turn. They didn't do that before. Well, that's weird. All right, let's see what they got. Sign in to buy. They still have the DualSense. Do they have the Edge still? Oof, 210. I don't know. I don't know if I should buy the Edge because, like, I'm considering it. It's 210. Yo, somebody drop a 50 bomb. Somebody drop a 50 bomb. I'll buy the DualSense Edge. They want 220 for it. I don't know. They have a regular DualSense available for 80. I think I might. I don't know. I can't decide. I'm panicking. Help. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Regular DualSense, like 2 regular DualSenses, or 1/30th DualSense, one Edge. I don't know. Get the Edge. 2 edges. Dual Edge. One of each. Man, I shouldn't have asked you guys. I feel... You're saying the Edge is sold out. For me, it says it's still there. Oh, shit. Never mind. Okay. Nope, you're right. All right. Well, that makes that easy. All right. I'm just going to get the DualSense while I still can. Anybody who dropped a super chat, just hang tight. I will read it in just a moment. And I've reached the product limit for this item. You got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Sony, what do you mean? What do you mean I've reached the... I bought one. You're not going to let me get two? What? One of each. All right, hold on now. Hold on now. All right, I'm going to see if I can get one from Walmart. We're sorry this item is in demand and can't add it to your cart right now. Please give it another try soon. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, hold on. Let me try. Can I get it from Target? Oh, hold on. Let me put it in the cart. Oh, yeah, I think it's letting me. Let's see. All right. Sorry about that. I had to... We'll see if I can get it. We'll see what happens. Sorry for the... I was not muted. Wait. If that... All right. All right. If I wasn't muted, what did I say? What did I say? Somebody's going to be really good at reading lips, bro. You're not going to tell me. I said something super secret. You said, get me a cheeseburger, Mrs. MBG. All right, we have Kirby Shaw. He says, I just farted really loud. Yeah, that's what it was. Kirby says, why am I most excited for the 30th anniversary USB-C cable? Because it looks amazing, dude. It looks amazing. So, question, the USB-C cable, does that come with every DualSense, or is that just exclusive to, like, the PS5 Pro bundle? It does look awesome. What did I get? I got a regular Pro and one 30th anniversary DualSense. I got to stop saying one because apparently you can only buy one. Omen, you're saying tried to get one for a friend, not even the base Pro. Damn. Hold on, guys. Hold on. They let me put it in. It's gone. All right. Damn. They really got my hopes up there for a second. They let me put it in the cart and everything, and then it's like, nah, sorry. All right, whatever. I'll just settle for one. That's fine. Yeah, I told Mrs. MBG to see if she can sign into PlayStation Direct. See if she can get it done on her account. If not, no big deal. I'm just glad I got one. MBG, what made you change your mind on the Pro? Well, you know, when Sony first revealed it, I was saying I would like to see more games, and then they did show more games. I mean, I read through the PlayStation blog. I saw some of the, you know, some of the videos that Digital Foundry put out comparing them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. I know it's something that I would enjoy, so I was like, you know what, I'll go for it. Saying they only showed one game, Ghost. No, I wasn't just talking about the Ghost of Tsushima. I'll be real with you, man. Like, the moment I heard that Metal Gear is going to be PS5 Pro enhanced, I'm like, yeah, that's. I'm looking. There's a lot of other games I'm going to play on the Pro, obviously, but I did say that, like, man, if they announce MGS remake is going to be Pro enhanced, that's it. Lock it in for me. I fold that easy. We have Jerry A saying, let's go. PS5 Pro secured. Jerry is hype. Apocalyptic says, got. You're saying you got the Pro, it went through, but no confirmation email yet? Yeah, you're going to want to be on the lookout for that, man. I got a confirmation email almost immediately. Maybe check your spam. Yeah, you might want to check the spam. See if it's there. Frank says he got his 10 minutes later. Okay, I guess for some people it takes a little bit. Lone Wolf Gamer says, MBG, I got my Pro ordered. I'm actually surprised the bundle wasn't more than $1,000. Yeah, I was shocked about that. Honestly. I was shocked. I thought it was going to be like $1,200, $1,300 minimum. But $1,000. I honestly feel like anybody who got the 30th anniversary bundle kind of got it. I don't want to say a steal, but I don't know, man. Considering everything it's coming with, and I was fully expecting to find out $1,200 minimum. But now, if you want to get it through eBay, you're going to be paying like $5,000. Ooh. Somebody in the chat saying their email confirmation took almost 30 minutes. So, do you think the Pro not selling out is a bad sign, or Sony made a lot of stock? No, I think they made quite a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad sign. I would be surprised if it didn't sell out at all, but at the same time, I don't see that as a bad thing, because it just simply means anybody who wants one is going to get one. It's better than people having to kind of fight for it, you know? Apocalyptic says he just got his email. Steven, you're saying you got the Pro for your son. The controllers are for you. You're saying you might be able to get another Pro. Oh, yeah, I remember you saying you work at GameStop. They're going to let you know. Good stuff, man. Kane-Z7 says, yo, MBG, pre-order day hype. I was about to secure my Pro standard at midnight GMT. I also got a 30th DualSense controller. Can't wait. Good stuff, man. Yeah, you got the same thing I got. A Pro and a DualSense. Wicked Johnny says, new Metal Gear trailer. I also got the bundle. Damn, dude. You were able to get the PS5 Pro bundle? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that new Metal Gear. I actually didn't watch it yet. I'm gonna check it out. Waylark says, only slight worry for Metal Gear Solid Delta is they never showed gameplay. Hope it's not just a cash grab and brings something newer rather than 20-year-old gameplay. Yeah, they have shown like small snippets of gameplay, Waylark. Like they showed just a couple seconds at a time. I imagine that generally speaking, the game still feels similar to the original, but I don't know, man. They showed that they have like a third person over the shoulder camera view, which is maybe more similar to what we see with Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Solid 5. And to me, that indicates that there's going to be it's going to feel much different to play than the original. But I have high hopes for it. Really high hopes. Joseph says, Heihachi Mishima is back. Somehow he has returned. Somehow. We have a direct donation from Rich Rod. He says, I got one, MB Gangsters. Colt, you stupid, ugly D. Go pay $600 for your DOA Xbox. You... My God, Rich Rod. Who hurt you, man? I'm not reading that part. Blank, blank, you are ugly and your beard smells like rat blank. My God. Rich Rod, shouldn't you be happy, bro? This man should be happy. You got a pro. You secured a pro. Rich Rod. Don't do me like that, man. Azerk says 2025 is stacked for gaming. We got screwed here with PS5 Pro price. $930 equivalent in our currency. Damn, Sony. Enjoyed your stream. Great work. I agree. 2025 is stacked, man. It is. I feel like there's still quite a bit we don't know about 2025. A2, you're saying this is his way of showing happiness. Omen says, I'm out. I feel like shit. I'm coughing like hell. Bye. Well, I'm glad you could stop by for a little bit, Omen. Yeah, rest up. Take care of yourself, bro. It's never fun getting sick. King Sam says, hey, BG, hope you and the family are doing good. We're doing well, man. You're saying, I managed to pre-order a regular PS5 Pro this morning. Also bought the disc drive. Yeah, that's the, like, I just realized I still haven't bought a disc drive. Uh-oh. Hold on. I definitely shouldn't try now. Should I? Maybe I should wait a little bit. Like, I don't know. They're not going to sell out. I don't think they will. Damn it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'll be able to get it. I'll be able to get it. But yeah, I mean, if you look on eBay, people are already selling these 30th anniversary bundles for thousands of dollars, and apparently people are buying them. They are selling. Are we only talking about the PS5 Pro? No, we have a couple of other topics. We're going to be talking about just a couple of write-ups here about how the Pro is doing. Like in terms of the performance, expectations. It seems to be impressing people. We'll talk a little bit about Metal Gear. Saying you haven't been able to add anything to your cart. You got kicked out in like 5 minutes. Still can't add anything. So Feral Flame, you might have to wait in the queue again, unfortunately, but I've seen people run into this problem. I was running into this problem. If you are struggling to add anything to your cart, you should try using a new browser. All right, try using like Microsoft Edge or Firefox or Safari or anything. I mean, originally I tried it on a Google Chrome and it didn't work. Refreshing it didn't help it either. So you might have to use a different browser. Generic white male says PS5 Pro pre-ordered. Let's go. KNZ7 says, you seem a little sad today, MBG. Are you okay? Yeah. Do I seem sad? Maybe I'm just a little bit sad I couldn't get the 30th anniversary Pro bundle, man. But no, I'm not sad. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm my usual self. But I appreciate the concern. But I have a write-up here from Push Square. The title reads, PS5 Pro is a really good investment, argue tech experts after hands-on. Tech experts Digital Foundry have finally gotten hands-on time with the PS5 Pro, and their verdict is overwhelmingly positive, especially if you're the type of player who appreciates higher frame rates, high-fidelity visuals, and ray tracing. In an exhaustive hour-long analysis, which we watched some of yesterday, the folks over at Digital Foundry conclude that they are impressed with what they've seen and that the system is looking like a solid purchase. Quote, if you value fidelity and you like ray tracing and the higher frame rates of performance modes, PS5 Pro's a really good investment. This is what Oliver McKenzie had to say. He also went on to say there is a conversation to be had between the value of a PS5 Pro and a PC, but for a hassle-free gaming experience delivering high-fidelity visuals with no particular issues, with updates and incompatibility, PS5 Pro is delivering a really good experience, and it's also fairly favorable in terms of cost. So this is what Digital Foundry had to say after analyzing these games, like hands-on with these games. They're straight up saying that it's a worthwhile investment for anybody who cares about having the higher frame rates, who cares about, having the better graphics. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Rooster Jackson says, gamers, $700 for a Pro is ridiculous. Also, gamers, buys a Pro for $5,000. Absolutely. I couldn't do that, man. Yeah, when I saw the prices on eBay, I'm like, look, man, I love what they're doing with this bundle, but I would not be able to sleep at night if I paid like $5,000 or $4,000. I just wouldn't be able to. I'd be like, man, that it would just disturb me, Neo Exodus says, are the slim plates compatible with the 5 Pro, bro? I don't think so. No. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're not compatible. I'm pretty sure the PS5 Pro, the dimensions are different. Are they compatible? I feel like I should know this. Let me see. Not compatible. Wait, hold on. Oh, good shit. All right, so Mrs. MBG was able to get a second 30th anniversary DualSense through her own account on PlayStation Direct. We did it. We did it. Saying yes, they are compatible. Let me see. It should say it. Okay. I can't check anything on the website without getting put into a queue. One of the press photos shows the Pro next to the Slim. The lower panel is identical, and you can use Photoshop and place one over the other, and it lines up perfectly. But the top panel on the Pro is slightly taller. On the blog, it says players can add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive or swap out console covers when they become available. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling. I think like only a portion of the console covers are compatible. But if you want all 4 panels, it seems like they're gonna have to. It's just a different size. Like the top panels are a different size. 18 May, you're saying, sadly, GRP had proxies auto putting people into the Sony queue the second it launched, and CC fill out for instant checkout. People paying $600 to buy slot provider and have the proxy provided. Yeah, that sucks, man. That's such a shame. That's why I didn't even try to get my hopes up for, for the idea of securing a PS5 30th Anniversary Pro bundle. I'm trying to adjust my seat here. That sucks, man. That sucks that people are out here doing that. Just basically ruining it for others, not even giving people a chance. Thank you for the super chat, 18 May. We also have Chad A saying Ballerina trailer is out. It's going to make a lot of the Yotei haters look silly. Acknowledges female disadvantages and need to overcome via smarts. I never heard of this. Ballerina? Is it like a documentary or something, I guess? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's okay. In the John Wick universe. Yeah, I'm like, wait, it almost sounded like it was a documentary. Okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. The spinoff. I kind of forgot about it until you just mentioned it. Like I said, it's that documentary, right? I did hear they're making a John Wick 5, though. That I did hear. Which is interesting, because if you watch John Wick 4, it's like, okay. So we're doing a 5th one. Interesting. Kane Z7 says they need to be compatible because the slim disk drive needs to fit the Pro, so at least the lower plates look compatible. It seems like the top plates are the problem. The bottom ones seem fine. The bottom ones currently on the Slim seem like they fit perfectly fine. But those top plates, I think that's how they're going to get you. I'm cool, though. Like, I just use the white plates. I'm totally satisfied with the base white and black two-tone, luckily. Although I will say that that new line of KOIMA, the KOIMA collection, I think is what they're calling it, that actually looks really cool. Did you get anything today, MBG? I got the PS5 Pro and 2 30th anniversary DualSenses. Cypherpunk says getting Destiny 2 expansions all the way up to 2027. Yeah, I saw that. I saw there was a leak for that. That's a long time, man. It kind of makes you think that they might have... It makes you think that they might be planning to reveal, I don't know. I would say Destiny 3, but reportedly it was canceled or whatever, or not in development. Maybe they are starting development of Destiny 3. They're going to announce it next gen. I don't know. But I got to say, man, after watching that video of Digital Foundry where they did their analysis of all these PS5 Pro enhanced games, I mean, I was already sold on just like, okay, I'm seeing what PSSR is doing for games like Rebirth and whatnot. So I was sold on it there. But once they really kind of started showing all these different games back to back to back, and then coming to the conclusion that, yeah, this is worth it. And yeah, that's the thing, man. I know that I came off as kind of like a PS5 Pro defender at one point, but I just think it's interesting. You know, it's interesting the way Sony did this. You could tell Sony kind of telegraphed this whole thing. Sony knew. They absolutely knew that the moment we reveal the PS5 Pro is $700, the moment we do that, the internet's going to lose their minds. We're going to get hate. It's going to be a tidal wave. And I predicted when that happened, I said, dude, this is only going to matter for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at most. Then once everybody moves on, all the people who are actually excited for this thing are going to buy it. And then the games are going to come out for it. And people who bought it are very likely going to be happy and satisfied with it. And all the people who didn't buy it are going to realize that, wow, this optional console being $700 has made no difference in my life. Nothing has changed for me, you know? That's what I predicted. And that's exactly what's happening right now, man. I mean, in different regions, I saw that the PS5 Pro sold out in Europe. I don't know if it's going to sell out in the US or not, but it seems like Sony made sure there was a good amount. And you just, you know, to kind of see people fighting over, you know, trying to get these products, I just think it reveals that the disconnect between the internet hate bandwagons and reality. The reality is there are a lot of people who want the PS5 Pro. The reality is that Digital Foundry, not saying I give them all the credit, I already told you, like, they're not the be-all end-all, but that's the place that most people immediately look to. It's like, Digital Foundry, tell me about the Pro. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And they're saying, yeah, it is. So I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good about the Pro. Hen, you're saying, MBG, I think you're jumping to conclusions. We have no clue whether Sony will be happy with the Pro sales in 3 years. I mean, I think the Pro is going to sell fine. Honestly, I think it could. I think it's going to overall sell less than the PS4 Pro did, but I think generally speaking, the PS5 Pro is going to sell fine. I don't see it just suddenly, you know, hitting a wall. Because I think that there's just going to be a lot of people, like, when they see these games and they're like, I could buy the regular PS5 for $500, but for $200 more, and I'm not saying $200 isn't a lot. $200 is a lot of money. But for $200 more, I could get the best console games. You know what I mean? But yeah, it seems like it's off to a pretty good start. I'm not saying that I know for sure how it's going to sell. Obviously, I don't. But I don't know. I think it's the thing that's interesting to me is that the PS5 Pro is already starting to get positive word of mouth. Does anybody else notice that? Like, maybe we could just blame Sony and say Sony did a terrible job with the presentation. Maybe Sony just didn't present it well. And maybe it really kind of took people seeing these games in the way that we're seeing them now. And maybe just people kind of settling on the reality that, all right, yeah, I guess there are reasons why this console is $700. Maybe this is what it took. But it's kind of interesting to see that just a couple weeks after everybody lost their minds, we're already starting to see some positive word of mouth. It just tells me it's probably going to just get better and better, you know, going forward. I think that Sony kind of knew what they were doing, where they clearly knew they were going to have some reveals planned for the state of play. They clearly knew that Digital Foundry was going to go hands-on with this stuff. Moore's Law is Dead sold you on the Pro. Yeah, I was watching some of his content as well, and he did a really good job kind of breaking some some leaks and some news as well. This is why the internet is ridiculous. Destin pre-ordered one. Clown show to the max. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have no doubt that more than half the people, this is why I said, man, like more than half the people were like, and I don't know if Destin said this or not. I don't follow Destin, so this is not geared towards him. But just generally speaking, I know for a fact that quite a few people who freaked out and were jumping on the hate bandwagon absolutely were in that queue today. You better believe it. You better believe it. MBG, I'm so happy PlayStation announced Ghosts of Yotei. We really needed something to be excited about, at least for first-party stuff. We're going to start getting big releases and announcements. Yeah, me too, man. I was really, really happy to see that Sony delivered on what we were hoping, which is just a new big first-party announcement. And I keep feeling like, well, I guess it's over now, you know? Like, that's the state of play, the PS5 Pro. But I keep forgetting, well, not forgetting, but reminding myself that, damn, dude, in just a couple days, we're getting an hour and a half long presentation of Death Stranding 2. So I'm over here like, all right. Yeah, TGS, then December. I'm really curious to see what goes down in September. ACM says, I'm excited to see Earth's temporary second moon supposed to come into orbit on the 29th. Salaire, you're saying numbers don't lie. I wait for numbers. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You're right. The numbers don't lie. Maybe the Pro will underperform. It's possible. Yeah, it's very possible it could underperform. But I don't know. It seems to be building some momentum right now. So I have another report here from WCCF Tech. It says the PlayStation 5 Pro will apparently have little trouble running games at 120 FPS, according to a new report. During the latest episode of the Moore's Law is Dead Broken Silicon podcast, host Tom confirmed to have been sent footage of a game running on the PlayStation 5 Pro from an unnamed developer. The game ran with dynamic resolution averaging at 1440p, going as high as 1600p, and as low as 1300p at around 50 frames per second. But when they unlocked the frame rate, it brought the average frame rate up to 100 frames per second and above, without any sort of PS5 Pro optimization. With more work and the PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution upscaler, the developer felt confident they would have a game running at 1440p or 1600p resolution and locked at 120 FPS, which is definitely impressive for any console. The developer is also gearing to test out a 4K 60 FPS resolution, which they feel confident they can achieve. So this is another report that I wanted to put out here, where apparently Moore's Law is dead, coming out with more leaks. And we have Frank coming in. Frank comes in and drops 10 membership gifts for you guys. He says, I got my Pro. I'm feeling very generous. Frank.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good stuff, bro. I'm glad to see that the member gifting situation isn't it's not like busted or anything, because some people were having problems with it. But let me update this goal here. Guys, keep in mind, if we hit our goal today of 25 members, we will feed the beast on his new cat tower. We will feed Boss his treats. I got him new treats. I got Boss the I think they're called like the Disco Fever treats or something, where they have a catnip inside of them. He loves them. He's like addicted to that. He got like addicted to those before. So I got, I'm gonna give it to him sometimes, not all the time. But Frank, thank you so much for the 10 member gifts, man. We have Kane Z70 says MBG PS just reported a siren rating coming from Korea. Maybe Sony is cooking a horror title. I did see that, and it seems highly likely that's going to be a PlayStation Classic title that's going to come, which a lot of people were psyched about. They're like, yo, Siren? And it makes sense, man. It's about to be October. You're saying it's not just you got to click the money sign, then go to gift memberships? I don't even have the option here, which is so stupid. Like, if I wanted to gift memberships, I know YouTube doesn't stop you from doing that. I could gift memberships to my own channel, but it doesn't even give me the option. What the hell? YouTube, what are you doing? Waylark says, just waiting on the Switch 2 now. Yeah, that's next up, man. That's going to be a fun time. Yo, I need to know, anybody in the chat, has anybody tried Power World on the PS5? I'm like trying to figure out if I should try this game out or not. Is it good? Is it overhyped? I saw it was like only $30. Dex39 says 10 out of 10. Damn. You're saying, wait, why do you think I would hate it? I used to play the Pokemon games back in the day. So, does that change anything? Captain Hook says it's awesome. B-Flesher, you're saying you enjoy it, but it's not your type of game. I mean, dude, I enjoyed the classic Pokemon games. It's been a while since I played them. But that's kind of why I was thinking about it. I'm like, I haven't played a Pokemon game in years. And this one has guns. Maybe I would like it. Yep. What do you mean? Guys, hang tight. I got to go check something. I'll be back in just a minute. Chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. We should be good for now. This is MBG's got something going on with her eye. I don't know. She was just saying her eye hurt all of a sudden, and she needed me to look at it, and it's like out of nowhere, it's like all red and bloodshot, and she says she's like having trouble opening it. So she said I don't know, she rinsed it out with some water. She said she's just gonna lay down for now. So I'm just letting you guys know that it doesn't look like pink eye. No, her eye was fine. Like it literally just happened. Like I just saw her. Like she just popped in here a minute ago. Her eye was fine. It's the gnat. I mean, I checked. I didn't see anything in there. Benadryl. It could be. Yeah, it would be. I guess it could be an allergic reaction, but I don't know what it would be to take her to the urgent care. Yeah. Well, I told her to let me know, so she's just gonna lay down for a little bit and I guess see what happens. Um, but yeah, I'm just letting you know if I just have to abruptly end the stream, that's why. So I'm gonna be on, I'm gonna be on alert. Hopefully she just got something in her eye, like an eyelash or something. Has she scratched the surface of her eye? No, she said she was just on her phone and just out of nowhere, like her eye just started hurting and it started like swelling up. She's saying she has like trouble opening it. She just rinsed it out though, so I don't know. But we rinsed it out. We'll see what happens. Sounds like an eyelash. Yeah, I've had that happen before. That sucks. If you have like an eyelash, it just like goes under your eyelid, and every time you blink, it's like scratching your eye. That's the worst. So we'll see what happens. But I'm just giving you guys that heads up now. If the stream just literally abruptly ends, like I just end it, just know that's why. And I'll, obviously I'll update everybody and let everybody know what's going on. Yeah, just there's always like that kind of worry, like I'm hoping it's something like that, like an eyelash just causing irritation, but hopefully nothing serious. Disco Cobra, you're saying watch the latest Metal Gear Solid trailer. It looks good. Not sure why they can't put a date for it. People think they will do a console variant for it. Oh, I doubt that. That would be amazing. Getting like a metal dude. Oh man, I'd buy that instantly. A Metal Gear Solid 3, PS5, PS5 Pro. Hell yeah. But I didn't watch the new trailer yet. I saw screenshots of it though. I know that they showed Eva for the first time, and they showed Ocelot. Still no release date, man. Still no release date. I mean, I'm kind of holding out hope that it's going to release early 2025. I think it's safe to say it's not coming out this year. Yeah, let me bring it up though. Let me watch it with you guys. I see that there's a new trailer for The Last of Us Season 2. I would watch that with you, but I'm pretty sure I'll get in trouble for that one. HBO doesn't like that. Let me move myself over here. All right, let's check it out. This is the new Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater trailer.
Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield.
Is that why you abandoned me?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
Are you one of Vulcan's men?
No. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain. That's what they were making you build?
Yes, the Shagohod.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
An ocelot never lets his prey escape.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
My God, this looks so damn good.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Colonel!
It'll be our friend, the American defector.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times.
Sorry I'm late.
Why is IGN got to put that shit up at the end there? I'm like, the trailer's not over. Yeah, that looks amazing though, dude. I feel like at this point, Konami's just like torturing me. It's like, please just give us a release date for the game. Please. Yeah, it looks great. I think I got a direct donation from Moonshot. He says, sold some crypto, went to the store, got the Pro. 1,086 big ones here in Canada, my guy. Sheesh. Trading in my PS5 closer to launch for some extra skrill. There you go, man. There you go. I hope you enjoy it, Moonshot. And thank you for the direct donation, bro. That's so much, though. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Like $1,000 for the Pro, but hey, man, I hope it's worth it. You know. Kane Z7 says, "What? There's a woman in Metal Gear Solid? Woke Konami." No, Konami, dude. Konami's not risking changing anything with this game. Because, I mean, it's a Kojima game. If Konami changes anything, people are gonna snap. You can't do that. You can't alter Kojima's work. I will say, the only character model in Metal Gear Solid Delta that looks a little not strange, but just probably the most different has to be it has to be maybe Ocelot's face. They definitely changed his face. I think they changed his face the most. It's not like dramatic, but it's definitely different from. No, the boss looked pretty good. I think I guess her face changed a little bit too. But they all look really good, man. They all look really good. I think Konami's doing a great job with Metal Gear Solid Delta. I actually have a lot of faith in it. You think it looks cartoonish? I don't think it looks cartoonish. I mean, it has a certain stylization. But yeah, that's a good way to describe it. You're saying like stylized photorealism? Yeah. A new state law in California will force digital storefronts to admit to players that they are simply buying a license for a digital product rather than owning the product. Very interesting. You're buying a license for a product. You don't own the product. If you buy it digitally, you do not own it. There is no ownership. We have another direct donation from Rich Rod. He says, I don't know. Metal Gear Solid Delta looks off to me, and Snake Eater's my favorite Metal Gear Solid. It looks bad to me. Anyways, Colt, you suck bunny buns. And eat 5-year-old yogurt. Oh, man, 5-year-old yogurt. That can't be good. I don't know, Rich Rod. I disagree, bro. I don't know. I guess maybe some people are not digging what they're seeing with Snake Eater remake, but I don't know, Rich Rod. I don't know. I think it looks great. Solid Rob is asking, yo, MBG, did you get a 30th anniversary PS5 Pro? I did not. You're saying you did? Well, congratulations, Solid Rob. No, I just got a regular PS5 Pro. That's all I was able to secure. Can we do a poll on Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater? MBG, this is why you don't listen to clowns on YouTube and Twitter and think that they speak for the whole audience. The PS5 Pro already sold out. Just like that. Just like what happened to the Portal. Yeah, what happened, man? What happened? I thought nobody wanted the Pro. I'm watching the HBO Last of Us trailer. I would play it for you guys, but HBO would end up copywriting. So I'm just like watching it without sound. It looks like they're... Oh. Interesting. I'm trying to see like what looks different. Oh, there's Abby. Damn. Yeah, they're recreating a lot of scenes just directly from the game. Well, they're definitely capturing the intensity. All right. Well, Do they say when it's coming out? They just say 2025. So they didn't actually give a release date. Are there any golf clubs in the trailer? No, there are no. Not that I could see, no. The Last of Us Part 2 on PC about to drop? Most likely. Yeah. I would assume it's going to be early 2025. I mean, the first season for The Last of Us HBO came out January 2023, I believe. So I could see that. Damn, unknown. No, they didn't show that either. No, they didn't show that either. Well, Rich Rod, you're saying I'm pretty sure the Pro and all of the 30th edition PlayStation products sold more today than Xbox has in the last 8 months. You might be right, yeah. I think you might be right about that, Rich Rod. Did I ever beat Wukong? No, not yet. I fell off of it, man. I enjoyed what I played, but I fell off of it. I'll probably get back to it at some point. The HBO audience has no idea what's coming. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how people react to The Last of Us Season 2. Those who have never played The Last of Us Part 2 and have no idea. It'll be very interesting. You platinumed Wukong? Well, congrats on that, man. MBG, how do you mount the camera this way? How do you think my camera's mounted? It's just dangling from my ceiling fan, bro. If I were to turn the ceiling fan on right now, it's over. I know probably nobody noticed this. I'd be surprised if anybody noticed this. But the panels behind me are brand new and they're in a different direction. It's a different pattern now. But they're brand new. I basically redid the background. I can understand why nobody would notice because it doesn't look dramatically different. But the Pro is sold out on Amazon Canada. Hicksock, you're saying, I had a suspicion something was different. Where's Boss at, bro? Boss needs to go on his tower. Boss. They want the treats, guys. Come here. It's not treat time yet. It's tower time. If we, like I said, guys, if we hit 25 members, we'll give them their treats, but it's still available on Best Buy Canada. Come on. Luna's here too. The treats are right there, guys. Boss is just looking at me like, bro, are you serious right now? You added yours to the cart right now or right away and just bought it? Will the 30th anniversary DualSense Edge be available on October 10th? I'm not sure. I think so. Maybe. Possibly. I know that there's like a second wave of pre-orders going out on the October 10th, so it might. There's not going to be a second wave for the Pro bundle, though. I could tell you that. I think it's the Slim and the controllers and the Portal. Don't let Boss bite the mic. I guess he could reach it if he really wanted to right now. But Boss wants some treats. Hellbound 1981. The legend. See, Boss? Hellbound's got your back, bro. Hellbound, I'm glad to see that member gifting is working again. He's like, it's working. He drops another 5 memberships for you guys, bringing us up to 15, setting you guys up for the 10 bomb. Who's going to do it? Who wants to drop the 10 bomb to feed the beast? Thank you, Hellbound. Whoa, hey, whoa there, dude. Boss, stop it right now. Stop it. There we go. 10 more, boss. If we get 10 more members, we'll get you your treats. I promise. MBG, can you talk about how cringe Phil Spencer looked at Tokyo Game Show? Everybody's pretty much grilling him, trying to seem like he cares about Japan. Japan doesn't care about Indiana Jones. Actually, I would comment on it, but I haven't seen anything. I'll be honest, I didn't even realize Xbox had their show. I knew that they were going to be at TGS, but I didn't realize they already actually had their show. Bad timing, dude. I'll be honest. It just seems like bad timing with the PS5 30th Anniversary Edition stuff coming out. So I see a lot of you guys today letting me know that you got the PS5 Pro. What's the first game you're going to play on it? What's the first game you're planning on playing on the Pro? Minecraft. Black Ops 6. Yo, is Black Ops 6 going to be Pro enhanced? Uh-oh. Hey, whoa, yo, hold on now. Microsoft, what are you doing? Every Call of Duty's been PS4 Pro enhanced. Let's go now. Come on, Microsoft, get on it. Replaying Ghost of Tsushima. Abandoned. Silent Hill 2. Oh, wait. I don't think Silent Hill 2 is getting Pro enhanced. They didn't announce that yet. Oh, I really hope they do. Demon Souls, Concord. You could try to play Concord. I don't think it's going to work. Until Dawn. Until Dawn is confirmed to be PS5 Pro enhanced. Delta, FF7 Rebirth, Astrobot, Rocket League, another Concord, Horizon Forbidden West. Cat Quest, nice. Metaphor. MBG, put some Soundgarden on. I would love to if it wouldn't immediately get my stream copyrighted, you know? The Horizon remaster. Been waiting on Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong, as of right now, there's no word on a PS5 Pro enhancement, but that would be a good one. Guys, I'll be right back. All right. Appreciate you guys chilling out while I'm just gone. Glad to see not too many people left. I broke the terms of service by leaving. How's the wife? Yeah, her eye's still pretty swollen. I think she's gonna have to get it checked out. You can try icing it for right now. She was considering taking like some, I don't know, maybe Benadryl or allergy medication. It's just her one eye though. But yeah, I don't know. She might have to. She might have to go to the. We might have to take her to urgent care. Looks pretty swollen. Really weird. I don't know. Does she wear contacts? No, she doesn't wear contacts. She wears glasses, but we'll see. Allergies, it could be. You're saying your wife must have got one of the last DualSenses because I had it in my cart around the same time and it sold out right before I hit place order. Damn. Yo, how funny, how crazy would it be if she got the last one? She got the last 30th anniversary DualSense. Tower Dragon, you're saying, I just don't see the point of a PS5 Pro for me right now. To everyone who was able to pick it up, enjoy. I'll just wait for the PlayStation 6. I think that's totally fine. I think that's completely fine. If you're happy and content with the PS5 and you don't really see the point of a Pro, I think waiting for PlayStation 6 is a perfectly viable option. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I appreciate the well wishes, guys. Yeah, we'll see what happens. See what happens. Jeff, that's kind of you, bud. I appreciate that. Maybe a blocked tear duct. How does that happen? So MBG, you're not buying the Pro? No, I bought one. I got a Pro. I got a Pro, and we were able to secure 2 30th DualSenses. That's what I was able to get today. Although I still have to buy the I have to buy the disc drive and I have to buy the stand as well. Hey, Zach, you're saying you already had the stand and the drive. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh when I like can't use my PS5 Pro the way that I want to the day I get it because I failed to buy the disc drive and the stand in time, and they're like sold out, and I gotta wait for a restock or something. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. Boss, come over here, bro. I want you to use your new cat tower. Listen, I know it seems like Boss doesn't like this cat tower. The only thing is I don't know if he can get up to it. Like, it's not that high off the ground. I think if he really wanted to jump up to it, he can. I just think it takes a lot of effort. But he was knocked out on this thing yesterday. Okay? The reason why I bought this new cat tower is because the top is much larger. Because, you know, he's a big boy. And I saw him yesterday, dude. He was sleeping on it. He was knocked out on it. He liked having the extra room. So I'm trying to get him over here. I appreciate that, Salaire Restorer. Did I change the angle of my camera? I did. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you guys could see my setup. I mean, I could show. I'm not going to show it, but my setup is fucking wild. My setup is pretty much ridiculous, dude. If you knew what was in front of me right now, you'd be like, no way, bro. I'm not showing it. It's not bad. It's just, I think, very surprising. Ryan, you're saying I wish you would just take your hat off. What is it with people wanting me to take my hat off, man? Best Buy still has the drives. Go now. Is it sold out on Amazon? Oh my God, it actually is. Okay. Your queue number is no longer valid? Wait. Wait. You're saying they have it on Best Buy, though. Shit, man. Should I try to get it now? Because I don't want to be shit out of luck. Let me check. They do have it. You're right. They do have it at Best Buy. And they have the stand. Yeah, I think I might just buy it now. Because I got the Pro. I don't want to, I don't want to risk not being able to, you know. All right, let me see here. Jay, you're saying that's what you did? I love how unknown is just like eating cat food when. Like if you're talking about me, yeah, that's not going to happen, bro. If you're talking about boss, if you're talking about feeding boss some treats, we need to get 10 more memberships. Eating cat food when? Yeah, you, I'm talking to you. Yeah, when we talk about feed the beast, we're talking about me. Oh, the disk drive is gone. Says they can't ship it. What the hell, dude? You gotta be shitting me. All right, well, I got time. I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. That would be nuts. That would be absolutely nuts if it's like, yeah, you can't get the disk drive for the Pro. No, At some point, I'll be able to. There's no way. There's no way I won't be able to get a disk drive in the next 30 days. I just refuse to believe that. Can I pull it for my current PS5? No, the current PS5 I have, I don't have a slim model. Matt says I can't play my entire library. It says the disk drive is available on PlayStation Direct. I tried to go on PlayStation Direct again, but it... Oh, okay, it's working now. Let me check accessories. Where is the disk drive? Where is it? So they have the stand. I guess it'd be under like add-ons. They do have it. Oh, this is so glitched out though. Like it says I still have a 30th anniversary DualSense in my cart. No, I don't. Maybe I got to use a different browser again. Yeah, I'll see if I can just lock it down now so I don't have to worry about it. Let's see. Let's see. So now I can't find it. Okay, so disk drive and stand. Edit and check out. Session timed out. Okay. All right. That's annoying. Is it gonna work? One or more items in your cart are out of stock. Oh, okay. The 30th anniversary DualSense is out of stock. So you could take that out. Disk drive and stand. All right. I think we're good. Make sure it went through. All right. Order placed successfully. We did it. Good to go now. Saying you don't need a stand. I'm going to need the stand. Yeah. Solid Rob, you're saying MBG have been following you since before the PS5 launch. Love the content you're making, bud. Always watching your vids and lives at work. Keep up the good work. Well, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I also want to thank you guys. Like, you know, I mean, I know that I have a more justifiable reason to buy this stuff for the channel. Hey, I bought a PS5 Pro for the channel. I bought all this stuff for the channel, but no, it's for me as well. So I want to thank you guys for making it possible. Seriously, got a lot of support on the channel through super chats, direct donations, memberships. And I didn't say this at the beginning, but I say it all the time. You know, you guys are responsible for the existence of this content. I can only do it because you guys make it possible. And I'm very grateful for that. So thank you. PS6 $1,000 detachable disk drive 100. I don't know, man. A $1,000 console, maybe. I mean, those PS5 Pro bundles sold for $1,000, but saying it's unfortunate that Blu-ray is going away honestly pisses me off more than anything about this moment than anything. What do you mean about Blu-ray going away? I don't know. I was thinking about starting to collect specifically 4K Blu-rays Would that be a bad idea though? I mean, I see people talking about physical media dying all the time, but surely Blu-rays are not, like 4K Blu-rays are not going to die, right? Where's the best place to buy a Pro? I'm not sure. At this moment, I'm not sure. I mean, I would check PlayStation Direct. If they're sold out, check Walmart, GameStop. I don't know if they're available at those places, though. Saying yes, they are. Best Buy stopped selling movies. Well, I don't know. Let me go check. If I go to Amazon, right, and I type in 4K Blu-ray, let me see what comes up. I mean, I'm seeing 4K Blu-rays for like Despicable Me 4, Twister, Van Helsing. That's kind of random. Prince of Egypt, Blade Runner 2049, the Stanley Kubrick collection. Oh, that's pretty cool. Black Hawk Down, Fall Guy, The Fall Guy, The Lost Boys, Harry Potter 8 film collection, Mad Max Fury Road, Poltergeist, The Fifth Element, The Departed. What a great movie. I don't know, man. It seems like there's a shit ton of 4K Blu-rays. Sweeney Todd, Mrs. MBG would like that. The Big Lebowski. Enter the Dragon. Yo, bro, they got Enter the Dragon 4K Blu-ray, $22. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it. Got John Wick 4K. Total Recall. Arnold. Oh, they got Friends. How much is this? Oh my God, the complete series, 4K Blu-ray, $190. Shit. I like Friends. It's a pretty good show. That's a lot. That's a lot of money though. But what, you get like 10 seasons? Yeah, that's actually not that bad, I guess, when you think about it. 10 seasons. They're remaking Running Man without Arnold. I mean, it would be a little bit silly to get Arnold back, right? $10 on Netflix. I don't think so. Netflix is more than 10 now. Netflix, I noticed, has gotten pretty expensive from what I recall. It's like $20+ a month if you want 4K, right? Something like that. It's $22. Yeah, I haven't had Netflix for a little while, but I do remember the last time I had Netflix, I was like shocked. I was like, why is it this much? And I felt really annoyed by it because I'm like, I don't use Netflix anywhere near enough to justify like the yearly total for how much I'm paying. No way. Most of the content on Netflix isn't even in 4K. It's a ripoff. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a bit tired. I'm not like completely against any of these streaming services, but I am a little bit tired of them, you know? And I just kind of, I don't know. I'm at this point where I'm like, I think I might just want to start buying Blu-rays, you know, and collecting them. Because not only will I know that I own it, and if I ever want to watch it again, I can rewatch it, but also knowing I'm going to get the best quality. But I have to think about it. You know what I did buy? So what really kickstarted this for me is me and Mrs. MEG started watching Ash vs. Evil Dead. And I feel so annoyed that I'm so late to this show. They only made like 3 seasons apparently, which I was shocked about. I'm like, damn, how did this show get canceled after just 3 seasons? But I'm like, this is amazing. Like, how was I not aware of this? So I was on Amazon Prime Video, and what they did was you can only watch Ash versus Evil Dead through Stars, because Stars has their own subscription, because everybody has their own subscription service. And they were like, look, we'll give you like 7 days for free. And they let you watch as many episodes as you can watch in that 7 days. And we got through the first season, but then by the time we reached the 7 days, it's like, yeah, we're going to charge you $12 a month now. And I'm like, nope. So I canceled it, and I'm like, you know what? How much would it cost for the complete collection, 3 seasons? And I went on Amazon, it was $30. And I'm like, yep. So I bought it, and now we're watching it, and the quality's even better. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to watch all 3 seasons, probably get depressed that there aren't more. And, but I'm just, that's where I just got pissed off, where I'm like, I'm tired. Like, why does everything have a sub service now? Like, everything. I'm tired of having all these subscriptions. Baldy McNosehair, thank you for the super chat, buddy. You're saying, did you see that Sony raised the price of Horizon Zero Dawn on the PlayStation Store from $20 to $40? I did not notice that, but I'm also not surprised to hear that. Yeah, they're like, yep, people are gonna want to get in on that $10 upgrade, so got to increase that price. But you know what though? Like, I'm not upset because, dude, Sony gave out Horizon Zero Dawn for free to everybody. Everybody, not even PS Plus owners, just everybody in 2020. And you're entitled to that $10 upgrade if you got it for free. So So to me, it just seems like Sony is just interested in trying to squeeze money out of new customers, like people who never got Horizon Zero Dawn ever. And now they're interested. And that's fine. Like, if you're this late to it, I mean, I can understand why Sony's like, if it's a brand new customer, we want to get a sale for our game. Mr. Bills is asking what I managed to pre-order. I got a PS5 Pro, and I got 2 30th anniversary DualSenses. Perfect Image, you're saying my Verizon gives me Netflix and Max for free. That doesn't sound too bad. I guess it's like a package deal. Not bad. Is it free forever, though? Surely it can't be forever. It has to be like maybe a sign-on, maybe like a contract, I guess. Maybe they throw it in with, if you agree to a contract. Maybe that's how they kind of lock you in. I don't know. I see somebody else saying that they bagged a 30th anniversary console. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Yeah, it would have been great. It would have been great if I could have got a 30th anniversary Pro, but it's all right. I knew going into it, it's just not going to happen. What would I rate the state of play out of 10? I'd probably give it a solid 8 out of 10. It wasn't like mind-blowing, but I can't deny that I lost my shit when Sucker Punch showed up. Before Sucker Punch, it would probably have gotten like a 4 or something. Because I was like a 3 or a 4. I was not enjoying the show that much. I don't know, because there's Astrobot, Stellar Blade, Horizon Zero Dawn, but I don't know. I'll be honest with you, man. Sucker Punch. I've been waiting to hear from Sucker Punch for like 4 years now. So that easily counts for like 4 or 5 points, Maybe like I'd say between it, maybe like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Like the show as a whole definitely could have been better, but there were some other games I saw, like that game Hell Is Us, that looked pretty good. They had a solid PSVR 2 presence, which I appreciated. Without Ghost, it would have been a 3 or a 4. Yeah, I agree. It would have been very weak. Yeah, I really thought Sony was going to end the show with a remaster announcement. I'm like, dude, I'm going to jump out the window. It was a good show, and it showed a game no one thought was coming. What else do you want? Yeah, no, I agree. So, I didn't talk very much about this, but people were speculating that maybe Sony kind of is done with showcases, or at the very least, they seem to be done with the big E3-like showcases, where they're going to announce 3 or 4 games like multiple years in advance. And we were kind of questioning, well, is Sony going to reveal a first-party game at their State of Play? And Sony did 3 State of Plays this year so far. And at each State of Play, they had 1 to 2 first-party announcements, sometimes 3. And I'm starting to think that this is just what they're going to do. That they're going to kind of forego having these bigger showcases and just do State of Plays every quarter. And make sure that they have some kind of first party stuff they're showing every quarter. I would be okay with that. Because if you take all 3 stated plays, if you think about it, if you take all 3 stated plays that we got this year and you cram them together, it's basically like a big showcase, like one big showcase. What's with idiots saying Ghost looks like a PS4 game? The 4K video looks amazing. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even pay attention to those people because I'm like, bro, you might need to get glasses. Like not trying to be rude, but I can understand if you're seeing it like, I could understand if you're watching it live or something and it looks very grainy and compressed. I get that. But yeah, I watched the 4K trailer, and even then it's still compressed. I think that's something else that's worth noting is even when you're watching these 4K trailers, they're still compressed to a large degree. It's not representative of what you're going to see in front of you. But it looked really, really good. I'm like, dude, people are, I don't know what people expect. It seems like everybody, again, it just seems like there are people where it's like, it's the expectation now, man, where it doesn't matter how good something looks anymore or how exciting something might be. There's always just going to be a group of people that are like hypercritical, It reminds me of the 2023 showcase when we saw Spider-Man 2, and there were just people trying so hard to make it seem like Spider-Man 2 did not look good. And I'm like, I don't know what you guys are smoking. This game looks graphically, this game looks very good. Like, what are you talking about? It looks awesome. And there was a big crusade at that point. People trying to, I don't know, slander the game. It's unfortunate to see that, but it's also to be expected at this point. Just see if there's anything. Okay. All right. MBG, if Ubisoft go under, will Sony pick up the Tom Clancy license? I don't know. I don't know if they would do that. I mean, it sounds like it would be pretty expensive. It would probably be a better investment than what they did with Bungie, though. I'll tell you that. tell you that. But maybe. I don't know. People think Ubisoft is going to go under. I mean, I know they're in a lot of trouble right now. I do know that. I know Ubisoft is in a lot of trouble, but is that what people are speculating, that they're going to go under? MBG, the reason everything has a subscription is because, well, we will own nothing and be happy. The WEF motto. Yeah. I mean, I'm not like against sub services. I'm just against the idea of that being the only option. I'm a fan of options. I don't care if people are like, I don't want to own my shit. It's too much clutter. I like the convenience. I do too, you know? And I'm not going to pretend I care about owning everything, but I just don't like the notion that, oh, it's your only option now. You know? I don't like that. Like, here's a question I have. Is the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster getting a physical copy? Because they made it seem like it's going to be digital only. And I'm like, that is weak. You know? Like Sony, it's a first party. I know it's a remaster, but it's a first party game. Like, you guys got to have a physical copy of your first party games, even if they're remasters. You got to do it. And I have yet to hear confirmation that they're going to have a physical version. And I don't like that, because it shows that Sony is, if they don't do a physical copy for Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, then it shows that Sony is willing to not release certain products physically. And I don't like that. I think there should always be, I would expect that from Sony. Like, come on, bro. You're already making people nervous out here by, you're making people nervous out here by not including the disc drive with the Pro. Don't make me sweat even more. Saying, JT, you're saying my pre-order went through, but no money is on hold. Yeah, in my email that I got, they said that they're doing like a, I forget what they call it, but it's like a charge on your account for $0, like just to make sure that the account's legitimate and that it can be processed. But they're not actually taking the money for the product until it ships. A pre-authorization. At least that's how it was for me. I'll see if I can bring my email up. Tell you exactly word for word what they said. Let's see, where is it? It says, we will attempt to charge the total price of your pre-order using the payment information that you provided once your order is ready to ship. So they just flat out are telling me, like, we will charge you once for the full price once it ships. Broccoli Rob, you're saying, ordered my PS5 Pro. Too bad the 30th was sold out. Yeah. Yeah, it is too bad. Guys, I want to let you know we're going to be doing some members content. I think we're going to be doing it tomorrow. We're going to be doing some members only content. So keep that in mind if you want to become a channel member. If you want to gift some more memberships, we get more people involved. Normally they charge immediately. I was prepared for that, but they didn't. So Angry Whale Watcher says, I appreciate this channel is not totally doom and gloom. Thanks. You're welcome, Angry Whale Watcher. We love PlayStation and the PS5 Pro. Not toxically, though. We don't want to do toxic positivity. But I'm excited for the Pro, you know? I'm excited for these games. MBG will spray paint his side panels gray. Saying JT says, thanks. Was worried it didn't actually go through. I mean, I didn't, yeah. Thank you for your pre-order. A receipt of your order is below. Be sure to keep it in a safe place for future reference. Yeah, so it seems like it's locked in. Same thing with the 30th anniversary DualSense. They say the exact same thing, so I think we're good. I think we're locked in. You're saying you got charged $700 and then an hour later the pending went away from your bank account? Yeah, that's the other thing I heard is if they do take the money out, they put it back. Like they put it right back. I don't know why they do that, but I don't know. You pre-order it from direct. They pull the money to get your reserve, and then they reverse funds and pull it when it's shipped. Yeah, I got the regular PS5 Pro. Yeah, I was able to get one. Did they sell out yet, by the way? Feral Flame, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Says, you were right. Had to download Firefox. Got my Pro disk drive stand. Salty I couldn't get the Portal 30th, though. Salty on the 30th Portal. Well, I'm at least glad you were able to get the Pro, you know? I was having that exact same problem. I don't know what is wrong with the system, you know? Where every time I try to use PlayStation Direct on Google Chrome, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't let me put any products in the cart. The Pro is still available on PlayStation Direct, by the way. It's not sold out, so that's good to see. It means anybody who wants one is securing one. It'll be interesting to see if it does sell out, though, before the end of the day. Hideo Kojima on why he turned down offers to make Death Stranding film a big budget movie with explosions. I didn't want that. I want to make a slightly different kind of film with A24. Damn. I kind of forgot that we're getting a Death Stranding movie. I'm going to laugh when it doesn't star Norman Reedus. It's beast mode. You were able to get the 30th anniversary bundle? Damn. Neo, you're saying you tried getting it 5 times and it kept saying payment error. Do I need to have all 800 on the card? Or does it charge like 50 for the pre-order and then the rest before shipping? From what I understand, it seems like the system, the way it works, like if you don't have enough to pay for the product, it will like be able to detect that, I guess. And it will, yeah, like if you don't have the proper amount, they won't, like the payment won't be processed. It's kind of weird where like they're not taking your money today. And I guess, I don't know if that's like a legal thing, like they're not allowed to, but they're not literally taking your money. They're just checking to make sure you have enough, which is kind of weird in a way, because it's like, if they check your account and you have enough money in your account today, but they don't actually take the money today, then when they charge it when it's shipped out and there's not enough money, you know, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I just don't know what it is. Sorry about that, World Police. Guys, hold on one sec. Sorry, I was just going to check on Mrs. MBG. She's doing better. Her eye's still a little swollen, but yeah, I don't know. The swelling went down a bit. It's not as red anymore. Her eye's much clearer now. It's whiter, not so bloodshot. So that's good. Hopefully it's just nothing. Maybe something just got in her eye and irritated it. Can't wait to play Yote on the PS5 Pro. Yeah, I gotta admit, man, like, I'm getting excited. I am. I mean, we still got over a month, little over a month for the PS5 Pro before we get it in our hands. But I'm excited, man. Like, I know that the Pro is not for everybody, but the truth is, for me, like, after watching most of that Digital Foundry video and seeing that basically what we are going to get for most games, not all games, but most games that support the PS5 Pro, it's just, yeah, we're going to be giving you essentially what is quality, fidelity, cinematic mode at 60 frames per second. I mean, that to me is worth it. Because there have been times where I would switch between the fidelity mode and then go to the performance mode. And I'm like, man, I have to choose the performance mode. It doesn't look terrible or bad. It looks fine. But when I would switch over to the fidelity mode, I'm like, my God, though. It's so crisp and so clean and so much better looking. But then as soon as you move, it's like, that 30 FPS, you know? So just the idea that the thing that I will say has probably impressed me the most about the PS5 Pro so far is the fact that through some of Digital Foundry's analysis, they've come to the conclusion that some of these PS5 Pro performance modes, I guess is what they're calling it, the Pro modes, they're actually achieving like an overall higher fidelity, like an overall higher image quality than even the fidelity modes, the 30 FPS fidelity modes on the base PS5. That to me is kind of what I think really tipped me over the edge, where it's like, damn, like I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it at most to match it, but not to find out that there are some instances where it's actually looking better. That's quite impressive, I would say. Yeah, and that's another thing. You're saying PSSR is going to get better as time goes on. That's very true. This is just the first iteration of PSSR. This is the first iteration of this technology. And from what we've been told, it's already been updated multiple times. And every time it gets updated, it just gets better and better. And it's going to be really interesting to see like what games are going to be doing or how they're going to be running and what they're going to look like in the next 2 or 3 years. With PSSR, and especially once developers start getting comfortable with it and familiar with it. Can't wait for all the upcoming games to announce their pro enhanced versions like Mafia, Old Country, etc. Yeah, same here, man. Exciting times. Salaire of a story, you're saying anti-woke crowd killed my hype for Wolverine, man. I won't listen to them on Yote. I'm hoping for the best. Yeah. I hear you, Salaire. I hear you. That really depressed me too. Like Wolverine, I'm still very excited for it. Like I understand, trust me, I do. I still have my concerns and my problems with a company like Sweet Baby Inc. and them potentially being involved with Wolverine, but I just can't deny that like the reality, the most likely outcome for Wolverine is it's going to be an amazing game. Because for all the problems that people had with Spider-Man 2, like, I didn't dislike Spider-Man 2. And that, to me, I think is probably the greatest irony of all is people have gotten so worked up over this stuff. There are some things in Spider-Man 2 where I was like, okay, yeah, you know, it's a little silly, a little questionable. Like, gotta wonder, like, what are they spending their budget on here? Whose idea was this? And that's fine if and only if overall, like, so what did you think? Like, did you enjoy Spider-Man 2 or did you not like it? It's like, no, I did like it. Like, all in all, I enjoyed the game and I enjoyed my time with it. Wasn't the best game I ever played, and I did enjoy the first one more, but overall I liked it. And I'm a huge Wolverine fan. You know, I love Wolverine. So until I see something that makes me go, oh, I don't like that, and that made me unexcited. And I'm not talking about the leaks. I'm not worried about the leaks. I'm going to let Insomniac show me what they got, you know? Yeah, I agree, Steven. That was probably the weirdest thing to me. You're saying that the only stuff that got you a little was the MJ stuff. Yeah, and I do agree with that. That's where it's like, again, that's where I would look at Insomniac and just question, like, so what was going on here? What was the point of this? You have to be so ominous. Yeah. Hold on one sec. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to keep just walking away like that, but I appreciate you bearing with me. But yeah, man, I'm excited for Wolverine, and I'm not even going to pretend that I'm not excited for Ghost of Yotei. I absolutely am. Um, I did see people kind of questioning, like, man, is Sony, are they going in a direction where like all of their lead characters are going to be female now? And I'm like, well, I would hope not, because I don't think that's a wise decision. Just like it wouldn't be a wise decision to make all of your lead characters male. I think it's good to have a mix and a balance, you know? If they went in that direction, I would have to say, Sony, this is problematic in the sense that it seems like it's just shifted completely in one direction, and I don't think that's good. I don't think anybody would think that's good. Kratos will be a woman next. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But we'll see what they do. I mean, like, Sony Bend, right? Like, is Sony Bend going to like reveal their game and the main protagonist is a female? Because it's like, if and like Naughty Dog's next game, their main protagonist is a female, and then Santa Monica's new game, their main protagonist is a female. Like, again, there's no problem with having female protagonists. That is not the problem. But what would be problematic about that is, like, so literally every one of your studios, like, you have a lot of studios, we just are completely going in the other direction now. Like, that to me just seems kind of foolish. Like, even just from a demographic point of view, that is a bad business decision, because it's like, it makes sense if you notice that over the last like 10 years, a lot more female gamers are playing your games now, then it absolutely makes sense to start having more female characters. Absolutely. But it makes no sense to have all female characters. Like, it's just totally female dominant and hardly any male characters when your demographic is also largely male based as well. If your demographic is, I don't know if it's necessarily evenly split, but if you have a lot of males and a lot of females, then I think the obvious answer is okay, let's have a balance then. Let's not make sure it's leaning too far in either direction. And I can understand where some people have that concern, and I get it. Because I've said before and I'll say it again, like I do like playing as a male character better just because I'm a male. You know, I feel like I can automatically relate a little bit more. But I like playing as female characters too, as long as they're interesting characters that have interesting stories, you know? It doesn't have to always be a situation where I feel like I relate. I like experiencing stories where I actually feel the opposite. Like I can't relate, but I'm interested in seeing, you know, a different side, a different story, you know? What something that I wouldn't expect. Unknown, you're saying don't cap MBG. You mean only if they are hot. No, I don't mean that. Warley Fresh, you're saying I managed to get the DualSense Edge and the Portal. Good stuff, man. I guess you passing on the Pro? I'm glad to hear you got what you wanted, though. No, I mean, look, I'm just the type of person where, like, if that's what they want to do, if they want to make their character extremely sexy and attractive, I'm not against that. Not at all. I'm not against the idea of making characters ugly either. It's all a matter of what's the intent, you know? Like, I know people really enjoyed Stellar Blade, and I'm going to be real with you right now. Like, dude, the fact that the character was sexualized is not what got me excited about the game. It just wasn't. I thought, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if that's what you want to do, I can totally see, like, yeah, it's fine. There's some eye candy or whatever while I'm playing the game. But if Stellar Blade had ass gameplay, no pun intended, if it just had bad gameplay and it just wasn't fun and enjoyable, it doesn't matter literally at all how hot or sexy or attractive this main character is. It does not matter to me. And if they, you know, if there's a really, really good game and they have a character that looks like they were beat with an ugly stick, whatever. I'm probably not going to, you know, it's not going to catch my eye as much, but I'm going to really be questioning, like, is the game good though? You know, like, is the game good? But it would be, you know, I don't know. Like, I just try to imagine the idea of, like, making ugly male characters. And it's just interesting to me to think that, like, I don't think if there was, like, a hideous male character, like a main lead character that was male and they were hideous, I don't think it would make me feel any way. You know? Like, I wouldn't be like, oh man, I ain't playing that. Oh, you think the character of Days Gone was ugly? That's interesting. Yeah, like it was so funny to me because, like, people were I remember with Days Gone, people were very focused on, like, you know, on the character of Deacon St. John. And I'm just like, well, whatever, dude. Like, I'm just interested to see, like, what this dude's story is. And it turned out to be good. Like, I liked it. You know? But yeah, some people were just upset about the fact. Was Jin ugly? I don't think Jin was, like, ugly necessarily. He looked fine. Jin was beautiful. Jin Sakai was a beautiful character. Do people consider Kratos ugly? I mean, I don't know. Like, Mrs. MBG doesn't think Kratos is ugly. He's got that, like, badass look, you know, shaved head, beard, scars, buff. Kratos is a Chad, absolutely. I would like to be like Kratos, you know. Gollum is beautiful. Fight me. Who's looking at Kratos like that? You'd probably be surprised, dude. He's an albino the Rock. Oh my god, that is the wildest description of Kratos I think I've ever heard. An albino the Rock. Oh man. That is cursed. Yeah. That's very cursed. No, but I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm just like totally over. I mean, we're talking about it now, but we're basically talking about it in jest. I'm over the conversation of how characters look. The only, like Stephen Leon said in regards to Spider-Man 2, I feel like it's totally fair to ask questions about Mary Jane, right? That's fair to me because they actively changed her face and the way she looked compared to the first game, and they didn't provide an explanation. And what we could clearly see is they said we need to make her less attractive looking. And that to me is, again, that's something that's worth inquiring about, because I would like to know, for the people who work at Insomniac who made that decision, it's like, why did you do that? What are you trying to achieve here? She looked perfectly fine in the first game. She wasn't sexualized in any way. She just looked fine. So why did you change her face to look different? You changed her facial features to look very different. I would just like to know what the answer to that question is. And if their answer is, well, we only made minor touches and tweaks to make her look more realistic or whatever, and we think she looks fine, it's like, okay. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that that's going to make me be like, I'm not playing this game. But it's just something that you can't help but notice. Now, if that's what she looked like from the start and they didn't change her face, because I think people do forget that they changed Peter Parker's face as well. And I've always said that Insomniac made like they kind of, I don't know, they took Peter Parker's face from Spider-Man 2018 and then they changed it. And a lot of people thought that they like made him even prettier. Like they made him like kind of like a pretty boy, to whereas the Peter Parker face that was there in Spider-Man 2018 looked pretty regular, pretty standard, I guess. And there were a lot of people like, yo, I like the original face better. And so it's just, it seems like they did kind of the opposite with Mary Jane for some reason. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know that it really matters that much. I understand why people are going to continue to talk about it, but Jay Shaka, you're saying they did try to explain it? It was because it was supposed to be more realistic to the voice actor? Did they? I must have missed that. I don't know. I saw people complaining that she looked nothing like the voice actor or voice actress. Like, I saw people complaining about that. I don't know. All I know is I enjoyed the game. Dan says, I don't really care. I'm not dating them. Well, there you go. Boom. Dan just fucking ended that conversation real quick. Can't argue with that one, bro. Cannot argue. I can't think of an argument. You're right. You're right. Dan just came in and shut that shit down. He's like, I ain't dating them. They ain't even real, bro. It's like, bro, these ain't even real people. Instant Messenger Sama, you're saying, is there any news when it comes to the Metal Gear movie? As far as I'm aware, no. I haven't heard anything about this Metal Gear movie. The only thing I've heard about it is that it's something they were trying to get off the ground, something they were trying to make, but it's just like nothing is coming together. The last thing I remember hearing officially is that they got Oscar Isaac signed on to play Snake, and then that's it. I haven't heard anything since then. Saying Mary Jane is a smoke show in the comics. I can't wait to see how they make Wolverine look, you know? In case it's, I don't know if it came through or not, but I'm being sarcastic. I'm assuming, I mean, there's like a general, they're going to make Wolverine fat. That would be, I don't know, that would be an interesting choice. Obese Wolverine. I want to see them make Wolverine 5'3". I want to see them make Wolverine comic accurate. It reminds me of that scene. Very slight spoilers here, but I'm sure everybody has seen it already. The Blob Wolverine, yeah. Very slight spoilers here, but it reminds me of that scene in Deadpool and Wolverine at the beginning when I think they didn't even make him comic accurate, but when Deadpool was going to all the different universes to try to find the right Wolverine, there was this one, it was basically like dwarf Wolverine, like he was very, very small, like not even 5'3". He was like shorter than that. He was like 4 foot or something. What makes it even funnier is that Hugh Jackman's actually, I think, like 6'1" or something. But what do I think about Ubisoft being investigated by the board? Doesn't sound good, man. It doesn't sound good. Ubisoft sounds like they're in a world of shit right now. It's not sounding too good. I don't know what to expect from it. But just generally speaking, it seems like Ubisoft has been making a lot of mistakes. And Sucker Punch could literally be the final nail in the Ubisoft coffin. I did say that they, or I did see, is what I meant to say. I did see that they announced recently that Star Wars Outlaws underperformed. And it's like, that's pretty bad, dude. Like, when you have a Star Wars game, like you're licensing out a Star Wars, the Star Wars IP to make a Star Wars game, and you have to come out and be like, yeah, that underperformed. That's bad. Hello, Leia. Come here, Leia. There. We got her. We got her, boys. Do you like it up here, Leia? All right, guys. Now's the time. Drop the 10 bomb. Drop the 10 bomb. We'll drop the snacks. We'll drop the treats. We'll feed the beasts. She's thick. Yeah, dude. She's older. She's the oldest cat. Look at that. Look at that. Leia, you gotta, I don't know. I'll just blame it on older age, you know? I'm gonna blame it on older age. She's getting older. Not gonna be too hard on her. And Steven Leon does it. Steven Leon drops the 10 bomb. He gets us to the 25 mark. He wants to feed the beast, the Micro Panther, and Leia, do you want treats? I don't know. Leia's very skittish when it comes to treats. She just seems totally unwilling to fight for treats. When she sees Boss and Luna come over, she's like, I'm good. And Hellbound drops another 5 bomb. Hellbound's getting in on this too, bringing us to 30 members on the day. Steven Leon, Hellbound, thank you guys so much. I got to give you a, let's see.
I sacrificed everything for my people. And I would do it again.
I had to throw Jin in there, bro. It feels right this time, you know? I don't use that soundbite too often, but we, you know, rip Jin Sakai. But, all right, so we have these new treats here. These are actually Trader Joe's brand. Made with chicken. Here, kitty, kitty, cat treats. Crunchy outside. So I don't know if they're going to like these ones or not. Let's see if they come over. Trader Joe's is the best store. Man, I don't think they even understand that these are treats. Hold on. Should I give Steven and Hellbound, since you guys dropped the member gifts, I want you to let me know, should I give the cats these new treats or should I bring out the catnip infused treats? Which one should I go for? How about you're saying the new ones? You want to see if they like them? All right. Yeah, I think the cats are just completely unaware. They're completely unaware that these are actually treats. They're used to it being in a container. They're not like jumping for joy right now. PlayStation Pete, you're saying Scalper did not have the 30th Pro, got refunded. Try again. Damn, dude. So you're trying to get it from a scalper. You have to let us know if you end up getting it, man. Yeah, just a heads up before we feed the beasts here. Anybody who got gifted a membership, thanks to the generosity of Steven and Hellbound and anybody else who decides to give memberships, we're going to have some members exclusive content coming tomorrow. Okay, so look forward to that. Maybe Mrs. MBG will show up. Again, if she shows up, we're not going to be on camera. We're not doing that quite yet. Don't want to get anybody's hopes too high. But it could be something a little bit different. All right, let's see. First, I have to smell the treats. Okay, boss, he understood. They actually smell kind of good. I'm not eating them. Don't say it. Chat, don't say it. I know what you're going to say. I'm not eating the treats. But they don't smell like as... The other treats I buy just smell bad. Like, they just smell disgusting. Nick, I said don't say it, bro. Boss, you want some? All right, can you jump up here? I need to test it. Let's see. Can he do it? I knew he could do it. I knew you could jump up there, bro. I knew he was playing me. He kept making it seem like he couldn't taste one. Oh my God, Hellbound, you too? With her red eye, I would think that through. You're saying you'll drop a 10 if I do. Man, a 10. Here I am being like, yo, if somebody drops a 50 bomb. Are you okay, boss? Did you guys see that? Boss, bro, are you okay? I think he maybe inhaled it or something and almost choked on it. Bro, take it easy, man. You see how well he fits up there, though, now? I don't know, guys. Chicken meal, potato starch, rice, flour, cooked bone marrow. That's actually pretty good. Yo, are these like healthy? Bone marrow is good for you. Cooked bone marrow, preserved with mixed tocopherols? I don't know what that is. Tapioca starch, chicken fat, dried cultured skim milk, citric acid as a preservative, natural flavors, and then rosemary extract. Feed between meals. Feed up to 5 treats per day. Oh, shit. Oops. Please provide fresh drinking water for your cats at all times. This product is intended for intermittent or supplemental feeding only. Boss, did you like it? Do you approve? I think boss approved. Healthier than human food. I think I'm going to pass. You want more, bro? Dude, I just gave you double the amount you're supposed to get. Listen, I'm not trying these. If we hit 50 members, I'll give Boss a couple more. I'll give him just a few more. Leia, you want in on this? I know Leia loves chicken. And these are chicken flavored. I don't know where Luna got to, but... Boss, come back up here, bro. Now that I know you can go up there. Darkland22 says, have pre-orders for the regular Pro sold out? The last time I checked, no. It didn't look like it. I'll check again. When I went on PlayStation Direct, they were still up. But let's see. No, there's the regular PS5 Pro is still available on PlayStation Direct. So if you haven't secured one, you still have time. I mean, it's worth noting like that I'm in the US, so I don't know if it's sold out in like other regions and other territories. No. The Anniversary Pro is sold out. He was asking about the regular Pro. Yeah, the Anniversary was gone within minutes. Let me go check eBay and see if the prices have changed. Like if they're still being sold for the same amount. Yeah, they're still being sold for like 4,000, 5,000. I see somebody is selling a PS5 Slim digital edition for 1,250. Man, it makes me wonder if I should have done that. Because when I got into PlayStation Direct after waiting in the queue, they still had regular 30th anniversary PS5 Slims left. And I just didn't think anything of it because I'm like, well, you know, maybe they made a ton of those and they'll be available for a long time. But apparently they sold out pretty quick, not too long after. But yeah, these Pro bundles, man, so many of them being scalped. It's really depressing to see this because it makes me question how many actual customers who wanted the bundle got it. You were going to scalp? No, I've never done that. And I don't think I would. Like I get why people do it, you know, make your money, but I don't know, man. Truth is, as soon as it came in, I would have been like, nah, I think I got to keep it. People are actually bidding on the 5K bundles. Yeah, they are. They sure are. It's wild out there, man. You're saying somebody in the chat saying $5,000 is tempting. Are you saying like from the scalper's perspective, like being able to make 5K from it? Surely you don't mean buying it. I mean, I understand why some people are going to buy it at that price. If the nostalgia has that strong of a hold on you, I get it. But you're thinking of selling yours, even though you really want it. I can tell you if I was able to secure, which I wasn't, but in an alternate timeline, if I was able to successfully secure a 30th anniversary PS5 Pro, I would have kept it and I definitely would have used it. I'm not going to lie, there was like this part of me that when I was waiting in the queue, I was like, man, I kind of do hope there's a PS5 Pro bundle available. Because I was just thinking, like, how awesome would it be to be able to unbox that on my channel? That would have been awesome. But no. Moonlight, you're saying just popped in. Did you get one? I got a regular PS5 Pro. Just a standard PS5 Pro. I'm happy with it. Jay Shocko's like, you do not need it, bro. Get it from a scalper? Oh, no. See, that's when it's not worth it at that point, you know? It does look amazing. It would be an amazing thing to have. But if I was like filthy rich, like if money was just not a thing for me, you know, if $5,000 was basically like $500 to me, like I was that rich, just no problem, maybe I would. Yeah, I probably would. Because I'm rich. If I'm like rich, yeah, I'll buy it. But I'm not rich. You know, and the truth is, man, like if I were to spend $4,000 or $5,000 on something like that, I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. I would feel too guilty. I would. I'd feel way too guilty. I'd be like, holy shit. Steven, you're saying wife would kill me. Yeah, Mrs. MBG probably wouldn't be thrilled with me. I think she would understand because she'd be like, well, I guess you do this for a job. So, but no, it would be just flat out irresponsible of me to do that. You know, like I said, if money was not like a problem at all and I was rich, sure, whatever. But CMB, you're saying you think maybe you'll unbox it on your channel? CMB trying to shout out his channel with his limited edition Pro unboxing. Captain Hook, you're saying I got confirmation of the PS5 Pro order, but my credit card was charged, then refunded for some reason. Well, as long as, like, did they say your order was canceled? As long as they didn't tell you your order was canceled, you should be good. That's what they were supposed to do. They take the money and then they put it back. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Captain Hook. He's flexing, as he should. Yeah, if you got the Pro bundle, man, and you're not a scalper, you should be flexing it. I'd be shouting that shit from. Well, I don't know if I'd be shouting it from the rooftops, but I would definitely be like, "Yo, I got one! I can't believe it." Who am I kidding? I'd be all over that. I'd be like, "I got it, guys! I got it! I can't believe it! I can't believe this happened." It's actually a little bit sad that I think about it. Like the entire stream would have been different. I could have titled my stream, "I got the 30th anniversary Pro." Kyle Say Stuff, thank you for the super chat, buddy. You're saying we should feel lucky that the normal Pro is still available. Imagine if this was the same as 2020 and you wouldn't be able to get it for a year. I know. I am thankful for that. I was worried when Sony first announced the PS5 Pro. I thought to myself, if I do want to get this, is it going to be a problem like the PS5 was? And I'm glad to see that I wasn't. By the way, guys, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button. We're sitting at 234 likes. Let's see if we can get that up to 250. It's been helping out the streams. Looks like you're advertising through treats. If you say to other people that nobody wants a PS5 Pro, then you better not end up getting one like IGN, Destin, and Dreamcast guy. Yeah. I don't know. I did not. If there's one thing I can say is that looking back, when the price point of the Pro was first revealed, the thing I specifically remember saying is that's a hard sell. And I stand by that. I still think that's a hard sell. But I never said that nobody wants it because I knew for a fact, like I was seeing people in my stream being like, oh yeah, I want that. I'm like, yeah, okay. There's definitely people who want this. There's definitely an audience for this. You're saying I missed a direct donation. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Let me pull that up. Sorry about that. P3. What? Konichiwa? Oh, Konnichiwa. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I read it like that. Konichiwa. Can you react to Phil's cringe TGS video and read some comments? And you left the link here. Let me see. Thank you for the direct donation. Why did I'm so disturbed at myself for reading it like that. Konichiwa. It's like it didn't click in my brain until I said it like that. And I'm like, oh, konnichiwa. All right, hold on. Let me get it set up. People were talking to me about this. I'm curious to see if it's as cringe as people were saying. Man, Phil looks old in this thumbnail. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, everybody gets old, you know? I'm going to be old. But I feel like, dude, I feel like Phil did not age too well ever since he took over Xbox, man. I feel like he had accelerated aging from the stress. But he still got his hair, though. I'll give him that. So, how old am I? I'm actually going to be 31 in just a couple days. We're gonna have a birthday stream, guys. Make sure you tune into my birthday stream and drop some member gifts. Okay, we're gonna be doing a birthday stream either on Sunday or Monday. My birthday is actually on Monday, but I'm thinking about doing the birthday stream on Sunday because I know more people can tune in on Sunday. But I'll be 31. Where's the time go, man? All right, let me bring this up and we'll react to this. Oh, you're 31 as well? Oh, that's cool. It makes me feel good when people say, oh, you're 31, you're still young. Like, I do feel young in the sense that I don't feel old. Like, old, you know? But I definitely don't feel the way I did when I was 21. And I feel like that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, you know? Like, mentality-wise, I feel a lot better, maturity-wise. But physically, I can tell, like, yeah, I'm not as, you know, not quite the same as I was when I was 21. But such is life. I don't know. If I'm at my peak, I gotta do better than this, man. Don't tell me that. Maybe I didn't peak yet. Maybe I'll peak at like 40. All right, hold on. I gotta let lay out and we'll watch this. You know, I want to test something real quick. All right, not quite there yet. I wanted to see if it was possible for me to just stand up. I guess I can, but I would have to actually move the camera a little bit more. If I like, see, that's extremely uncomfortable. I'm like half squatting right now. I just wanted to see. All right, let me play this. I'm just going to start exercising while we do this shit, dude. Oh my God, look how many... I like fuzz all over my shirt. All right, hold on, guys.
Konnichiwa, Xbox no Phil des. Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2024 broadcast. It's a pleasure to be back at Tokyo Game Show with the latest announcements and updates from our creative teams and our publishing partners. Special thanks to everyone at CESA for your continued work on behalf of players, publishers, and game creators here in Japan and throughout Asia. We're continuing to see growth in the region. This year, more people are playing with Xbox across all devices in Asia than ever before. And we've seen the largest number of Xbox console players in the region to date. We have a terrific lineup of games from our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios coming to Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass before the end of the year. Next week, the Starfield expansion, Shattered Space, will be available to players everywhere. It's the new story expansion to Starfield from the team at Bethesda Game Studios, where the players will explore a mysterious new planet while they find unique weapons, spacesuits, and gear. And as someone who's played a lot of Starfield, I'm pleased that players in Japan will get to experience a fully localized Shattered Space with the interface, voice acting, and subtitles all available in Japanese. In October, Blizzard will launch Vessel of Hatred, the first expansion for Diablo 4. Players will venture into a new region of Sanctuary with an all-new character class and mercenary companions to fight alongside, and challenge themselves with a new endgame co-op experience, Dark Citadel. Also in October, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be available on Xbox consoles, PC, and with Game Pass. Set in the 1990s, Black Ops 6 features a new campaign, incredibly deep multiplayer, round-based zombies, and redefined player movement throughout the game. The reaction to the beta has been phenomenal, and we can't wait to welcome players into the full game on October 25th. In November, players will take to the skies in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Some of you may remember that when we brought Microsoft Flight Simulator to Tokyo Game Show back in 2020, the very first world update the team created was focused on Japan. The audience here has grown significantly. We have more cool content planned for our Japanese players in the future, so stay tuned. And in December, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will make its debut. The team at Machine Games, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, has crafted a first-person adventure game that puts players in the shoes of the world's most famous archaeologist, using his whip, his wits, and more than a bit of luck to overcome his enemies. And like Shattered Space, Indiana Jones will be localized in Japanese. Next year, our lineup of games keeps on going with Avowed, South of Midnight, Doom the Dark Ages, Fable, and more, all available on day one with Game Pass. I'm also proud to announce that on November 5th, StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate. The StarCraft series helped define real-time strategy and esports and live streaming. And we're thrilled that even more players will get to experience the campaign and multiplayer modes from these two iconic games. So enjoy the rest of the show, and arigato gozaimasu.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm doing like a half split right now, dude. I guess that's fine. I don't necessarily see anything wrong with what he said, but I don't know. I just don't know that. I'm not convinced, that Xbox is really doing well in Japan. I mean, I know he talked about like growth and whatnot, but I don't know. So let me see. Yeah, I saw that, Josh. The Last of Us 2. I can't react to that on the channel. HBO will actually, HBO will copyright the stream, but I did see it. I just didn't watch it with sound. Let me see what some of the comments are saying. At least he said Xbox, not Xboxu. That's the top comment, bro. At least he said Xbox, not Xboxu. Exubatsu. That's pretty funny. Did this motherfucker really start with Konnichiwa? Actually, that's the most upvoted comment. Xbox doubled their Japanese players from 5 to 10. His hand movements. He has more hand movements. Wait, what? His hand movements move more than the Xbox units. Damn, dude. These comments. Did he mention how many more people they're laying off? How do we know when Phil Spencer's lying? When his lips are moving? Man, he's getting roasted. Xbox is going to be Sega soon. What a ducking fork. He acts like Xbox had any input on those Activision games. I'm sure Japan will rush out to buy Xbox consoles and these games now. Great job, Phil. You really nailed it. It's funny how Phil is oblivious to the current state of affairs of Xbox. Everything is all right, boys. New games being day one on Game Pass is stupid. You lose out on actual sales for those games. This is why all those studios before didn't meet their sales goals. Who's going to buy the game when they can get it for free? Somebody says Phil casually announcing StarCraft for consoles is absolutely insane. That's massive news. Well, here we go. That's what Phil had to say about Japan. Boss, come here. Oh, you're saying I missed your super chat, Kyle say stuff? Let me check. So, yeah, I want to let you guys know, I just realized we're over the 3-hour mark. So, Kyle, let me find your super chat that I missed. I want to let you guys know. Chris, you're saying you got your Pro? Good stuff, man. Yeah, I was able to get mine too. So, I want to say this will be a last call. Okay, if you want to drop any more member gifts, keep in mind, we're doing some members exclusive content tomorrow. Okay, so if you're a channel member, please look out for that. But again, it's a good time to consider becoming a channel member, gifting memberships. But this is the last call. I'm only going to be streaming for a couple more minutes before we wrap it up. So if you want to drop any support, super chats, anything else you have left to say, now is the time to do it. Let me see here. We got Kyle say stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. Kyle say stuff. You said, I managed to get a PS5 Pro, but right now it is a bit annoying for me that most discs and stands are not available in most stores. I found it on Temu though, LOL. Damn. I just was able to buy the disc drive and the stand today. Luckily, I was able to get them through PlayStation Direct. So I don't know if they're still available or not. Saying localizing Indie and Starfield is a good move. Doesn't mean Xbox will catch on in Japan, but it's great to those who own Xbox in Japan. Yeah, I agree. Saying you got your disc drive a week ago, you beat the crowds. Yeah, that was the way to do it. That was definitely the way to do it. You're just gonna walk into GameStop and buy a stand later. Andrew is asking, did everyone who wanted a Pro get one? Yeah, I think so. I think anybody who wanted one got one. They're still available, as far as I'm aware. So, did I talk about Metal Gear Solid Delta? Yeah, I reacted to the trailer, and we talked about it earlier in the stream. Looks great. Best Buy and Walmart still have them. I think almost everybody still has some Pros in stock. Disk drive still available on PlayStation Direct. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Pro ends up selling, but I think it's going to do fine. I think it'll do just fine. I mean, my question is, I wonder what Sony's expectations are internally. Like, were they expecting to sell out today, or did they know they weren't going to sell out? Did they come extremely prepared? Maybe they over-prepared? I don't know. Have I checked out the Forever Winter yet? No, I keep forgetting about that, man. Maybe I'll try to check it out later on. The Forever Winter. Sorry, I just always got so much stuff floating around in my head, man. All right, so we're about to hit the 3-hour and 10-minute mark. So, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I did put out a quick little video earlier if you want to check that out. Again, just a reminder, we're going to be doing some members content tomorrow. So please look forward to that. And yeah, this is where I'm going to wrap it up. Before I head out, I really want to thank everybody for your continued support. Thank you, everybody who just tuned in. If you are watching it later on after the fact, thank you for the viewership. But I want to give a very big thanks to anybody who dropped any membership gifts, anybody who became a member, anybody who dropped a super chat, or anybody who dropped a direct donation. Really appreciate all the fan funding. It's why I'm able to do this. So, you know, I've been doing my best to keep grinding out the content and keeping up the pace. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I've been enjoying you hanging out here. And yeah, just want you guys to know I really appreciate it. And I also want to give a shout out to Devil Shooter. He does the timestamps. Devil Shooter, thank you so much for what you do, man. If you guys see him in the comments with that pinned comment, make sure you give him some thanks. And he really appreciates that. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up today. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be doing a regular stream and then going into the members content tomorrow. But what I do want to tell you guys is there's a chance we will not be doing a regular stream tomorrow, and we're just going to do exclusively a member stream. There's a chance we're going to do it that way. So just be on the lookout. Make sure you have your notifications turned on if you're a channel member so you don't miss that. All right. But yeah, that does it. So guys, just hit the like button on your way out, and that does it. Enjoy the rest of your evening or night. I will catch you guys in the next one. So even though you can't see him, boss is on my lap. Boss says bye as well. So, all right. Till next time, guys. Take care.